Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. I hope you're doing phenomenal today. It is Monday. I've been on calls all this morning, probably for some people who are even awake. I do talk to people all over the world. So this thing, I even have notices. This thing should be the lifeline of your business. And what I'm trying to do right now is stop it from being used. So sometimes you have to put it on do not disturb. But this, my friends, and before it was the old handheld, I have some in the other room, and but this is the lifeline that we need every day. We need to know how to use this incredible tool to be present, to be present in our business. So let's consider how we can use the telephone or the iPhone, the cell phone, however you want to call it. Some people still have Samsung. I got to tell you, I love my Samsung when I had it because pictures were clean, everything was clean, it was easy to use. And I did not want the iPhone at all. I didn't want the iPhone at all, not even for a second. But because I use all my products on Mac, and there is no, since I stopped using PCs, I have had no viruses, no nonsense. And so I am thrilled. And I said, wait a minute. If I'm using Macs for my business, my personal, everything I do, I guess I should go ahead and start to use the iPhone as well. And can I tell you, for business, it has been a game changer for me because if I'm on my computer, I can get text messages while I'm on my computer. I'm like, what? I could not do that before. Maybe I didn't know how to do it with the Samsung. And I had Samsung forever, and everybody made fun of me. I was like, I love my phone, but guess what? I love the iPhone as well. But the technology is really there. I mean, I don't wear watches or anything, but if I did, I may have the iPhone because if I can see a message, text a message, feel my heart, all these different things. So for business is definitely knowing how we use this incredible technology to really come across to help other people, to help our business grow. And how do we do that? Well, let's consider this for a second, right? When we, and there's so much that's always, constantly bombarding us, but the thing that we need to listen for is the ring. And also, how do we use this technology to our advantage? There's so much etiquette that goes into using your phone properly. For example, how many times do you allow the phone to ring before you answer it? In my professional career, if it's an interpersonal in the office call, you can pick it up on the first one. But when it's a outside call coming in, if you pick it up on the first one, everybody says, "Ooh, you sound desperate." So if you ever do by accident pick up the phone on the first ring, Here's a little script you can use. You can go, oh my God, I am so excited you called. How can I be of help to you? So that's a good way to break it up and talk to them that way. I'm so excited that you called. It automatically lets them know this is why you picked up. Sometimes I've done it by accident and I've astonished the person on the other line. But I recovered because I picked it up so quickly that recovery is what allowed me to engage better with them and not think that I'm so bored that I'm just sitting and waiting for the phone to ring. That's never been the case for me. I've never sat by the phone waiting it to ring, not even when I went on a date and wanted the person to communicate back with me. Not at all. As an action taker, by the way, my code, in case you're interested, is A, are you ready? NKB. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Code Breaker. If you're interested in that, I would love for you to just take a quick second and take a look at this incredible code breaker that you can use. You can do this. It's just phenomenal. So unlock your potential here, and knowing your code helps understand how you function. But what if you could understand the person who's calling you? What if you were able to distinguish every phone call based on what matters most to the person calling? What if it's a customer and you don't know what really makes them tick? Wouldn't you love that information? What if you can color code your customers? So what do I mean by color code? Well, it's pretty easy. And we all have a color, right? My first color is hot and fiery. So I am a red. But after that, I am a yellow. And then after that, I am, are you ready for this? Oh yeah, this is the cool one. This is my next one. I'm green and then I'm blue. These are the colors that shape me. But the cool thing is that sometimes this is my action. I want to take action. I'm very nurturing. I love to give hugs. When we think about knowledge, I love information. But then when we think about blueprint, I like structure. I like things that go in a certain way. But there is chaos in my life because it's more exciting. But sometimes this is how I come up. This is how I show up when I want to know things. So I am a blueprint. I want structure. I want knowledge based. So you can always differentiate how you show up at a certain situations. So knowing that will allow you to work better with this amazing tool, which is our phone. So how do we answer professionally? I got to tell you, for me, it always starts with the second ring. And then the words that come out next are the important ones. You can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on the day, up at the time of day. And then you can say good morning. This is in the name of your company. How can I help you today? Now, that's one way to do it. There's another way to do it. And you can say, good morning. We are having an exceptional time at, and then the name of your business. How can I help you today? Or how can I make your day exceptional as well? That, my friends, if you can say, I'll use one of my businesses. Good morning. Thank you for calling Max Martial Arts and Fitness. We're having an exceptional day. How can I help you have an exceptional day as well? Boom. That automatically lets them know that you care about them, that you want to be of help to them. So consider that. You can say, we're having an amazing day. We're having a fantastic day. Whatever words you want to use, it has to come out naturally. And then how do we help them? Maybe it's your client and they're calling for a complaint. Maybe they didn't get the delivery as expected. Maybe they need to cancel the appointment. Whatever it is, your actions will reflect on how you conduct this business over this thing. The phone is your best bet. It is your absolute best tool for your business. It is the heartbeat of your business. If you want to create business, you can use the phone. When I was in real estate, I used to do a lot of cold calling, a lot. And believe it or not, it didn't matter how many no's I got. A no meant hang up and try again, and then try again, and then try again. Here's something that I learned from a guru in the real estate or anybody in cold calling. You grab two cans or glasses or jars or whatever you want, and you fill it with, say, 100 marbles or 100 whatevers. And you have an empty one. For every phone call you get, boom, you transfer until you finish one jar into the next one. And even if those are yeses, you still, because it's going to slow, when you get a yes, that you may not go through your whole jar, because what if you have 100 calls to make and 20 of them say yes, but you've accomplished 20 yeses in an hour? Do you stop? No, you have 80 more. But what if those yeses made you take action in order to facilitate the action necessary to fulfill that need from your yeses? So therefore, what you may need to do is stop the calls, take the action necessary to fulfill those yeses. And that may be a whole day event. You may say, hey, if somebody calls and you're doing a real estate call, hey, I'd love to talk to you about, are you currently selling your home? Yes. Oh, great. When were you thinking? Well, we're actually looking for it this week. Well, let me ask you, do you have time now so I can come over and share some market value with you? And if they say yes, you get off the phone, you get in your car, you take everything. You say, right, I'm going to just make sure I have all the right information. Let me gather more information from you. And then you go and you do your quick research, which should be easy if you're a realtor, you have all those tools available to you. And then you show up. When you show up, you can also find out what's important to them before you get there. So the phone is going to allow you to, what's important to them, how long are they been in their home, what are they looking, what do they think their house is priced at, and what is the market value, do they have any idea, what schools in it, all this information. So when you show up, you don't just show up, you deliver. You deliver. And that's how you can make your tool, your phone. And if you're working in an office, there's going to be regular telephones that you got to pick on. But one of the other things that you can do is you can let them know, by the way, I'm going to be leaving here. Can I have your cell number? Because I like to text you when I'm on my way and let you know how long it'll be for me before I get there. And then text them. The reason you want to have their cell number, maybe they picked up a landline, is because you want to be able to have access to them, unlike other realtors who may not have their cell number. And then you text them. When you say you did, right there, you're building, a lot of people forget, it's trust. So texting when you're on your way starts to build trust. and even say my estimated arrival time, which is your ETA, is 18 minutes or 8 minutes or 7 minutes, whatever it is, because you're going to Google it, you put it in there, and it's going to tell you how long it's going to get there. Boom. If there's any hiccups along the way, you can say, hey, by the way, I'm stuck. There's an accident in front of me. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, whatever it is. So you keep the communication open using this incredible tool. So the phone is the heartbeat of your business. If you're making cold calls, help the people understand that you're not just there to gather information, you're there to help them. When they know that you're sincere and you're there to help them, but help them where they are. And how do you know where they are? How do you know what matters to them? Do they want to take action? Do they want details? Do they want an action plan? Do they want to be laid out? This is what I'm telling you. You have to unlock the potential here. Know and crack your own code. And then what if you use the bank code system to unlock your potential clients' codes? What if before you got there, they told you their code? I told you mine. Mine is action, nurturing, knowledge, and blueprint. And those all have a whole meaning behind them. I encourage you to find your code. Thank you so much for today. So the most important thing I want you to remember from today's tip is to communicate with your clients or potential clients in the fashion they want to communicate. A lot of people don't want a phone call unless maybe they called you. And then you can even ask, when I reach back out to you, how would you like me to text you, or would you like me to call? You want to get a call, or you want to get a text? Or do you want an email? Remember, email's slower for people to respond unless they're sitting in front of their computer, or they're getting email on their phone, which a lot of us do. So that's the other reason having this always at your fingertips is important. So this is a powerful tool. I can be sitting in front of my computer, and if somebody texts me for my business, I get it right on my computer. I can get it on my phone. I can get it on my tablet. I can get it on multiple devices. So staying in communication with somebody is important, but knowing how they like to communicate is also very important. Communicate with your people. Let them know where you are and how you can be of help to them. So the heartbeat of your business is your phone. Use it wisely. Tomorrow, I'm excited. Tomorrow we have another amazing show. I have some great tips for you. I hope you will join me tomorrow. Have a blessed and beautiful day, everybody. Do me a favor. If you like this show, oh my God, it would mean the world to me if you can share it with other people. And if you ever found a tip here that helped you, I'd love to know about it. If you have some tips that can help other people, I'd love to know about it too. Maybe you come on the show with me and we'll share them with others. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have an exceptional day. Take care.